shift our focus to some international developments that are happening as well. In the latest on the Ukraine-Russia conflict, in fact, Ukrainian authorities have revealed that they shot down 15 missiles and 15 drones targeting Kiev. The conflict escalated after both the countries exchanged missiles and drones. And post the increase in frequency of attacks, calling the attack while Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that Russian barrage involved over 100 missiles and drones. He also said that the energy sector has suffered heavy losses. In fact, energy sector suffering heavy losses is something that External Affairs Minister, India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Shankar, had mentioned in his press conference last week when Prime Minister Modi was also traveling to Ukraine. That's been a concern across the world. And oil prices extended gains over Middle East conflict escalation, which could disrupt regional oil supplies. This, remember, comes after the Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah launched drone attacks on Israel yesterday. This was a series of fresh attacks, and this prompted Israel's military to respond with about 100 airstrikes on Lebanon. They said that they did it out of self-defense. The two sides, Israel and Lebanon, have communicated that neither wishes to escalate the conflict further. However, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that this is not the end of the story, and Hamas, meanwhile, has claimed responsibility for launching rocket fire on central Israel. The Israeli Defense Forces has also said that the rocket landed in an open area and no injuries were reported. Srinjoy, my colleague, is here to give us the details of all the situation that is unfolding in the Middle East. Srinjoy, give us a sense of how did this escalation really start? We know that Lebanon had vowed, in fact, Hezbollah had vowed retaliation after one of its commanders was assassinated.
The Hezbollah is a stronger organization militarily than, say, the Hamas. And the war with the Hamas has been going on since October. So it's taken a while and it's still in progress. The Hezbollah is much stronger than the Hamas in terms of missiles, in terms of armed drones, and so on. So if there is a direct conflict between Hezbollah and Israel, it will take long. It will be bloody, and it will be very disruptive, not just for the Middle East, but for the world. And of course, there is always a fear that it could spread. So all of this is leading to considerable worry all over the world. Where will this go? Okay, it began with Hamas, but if it gets to the Hezbollah, if there is a direct conflict between the Hezbollah and the Israelis, how far will it go? Will the Iranians get involved? All these questions are coming up, and it has to be said that in many capitals of the world, there is concern.
All right, so uncertainty prevailing as far as the Middle East situation is concerned, and oil prices, like I said, extended gains over this escalation that came in. We'll have to wait and watch to see if Iran, like my colleague Srinjoy was mentioning, Iran also gets involved and this becomes a larger regional conflict. On that note,
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.